One love, wonderful, wonderful deep divers. Another beautiful day. I woke up like this, all magical and shit. Just let's breathe, deep divers. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, what are we doing right now? Raising the frequency. Come closer. What else? Raising the vibration, starting off the week right. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. I'm FaceTiming you right now. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You will receive a breakthrough this week. All you got to do is give thanks. Let's start off right, deep divers. Now, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I want to talk to you about Kanye West. And we're about to dive deep. I actually saw the Drink Champs interview, and I was like, whoa, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, deep divers, because Kanye West was going off, right? And this video is titled, Kanye West is not as crazy as you think. Here's why. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful deep divers of planet Earth. How you feeling today? How's life going for you? I really do hope you're in good spirits, good vibrations. So, I grew up actually listening to Kanye West. College dropout. I played in university. I was thinking of dropping out of college, out of university, when Kanye West said this. This guy graduated the top of my class. I went to Cheesecake. He was a mother effing waiter there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Is this uni stuff really worth it? Like, people just end up working at Cheesecake or McDonald's. And that really happens. Like, I know a lot of people, deep divers, they graduated and they were working at KFC. Right? So it can happen like that. Shout out to everyone who's here. So I saw the Drink Champs Kanye West interview. And I'm like, okay. Kanye West is really saying a lot that we have to really dissect, because you see, Kanye West is very, very influential. And artists, I always tell you, deep divers, the artist really controls the direction of the world. So many artists have so much power. What they say, people listen to. They are leaders. They are tribal leaders, right? So when I was listening to this, because Kanye West was in hot water recently about his anti-Semitic remarks and also about White Lives Matter, right? So in this interview, I was just listening to what he had to say, and he also really exposed the music industry. You know, back in the day, Kanye West said, I sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. And I'm like, okay, this is what happens. You see, a lot of people, when they get into the industry and they've been there for a long time, they start to realize not everything that glitters is gold. And the program starts crashing, just like Michael Jackson. When you've been in the industry for a long time, you start to realize that the people that run the industry treat artists like slaves, and they have an agenda to dumb down the population of planet Earth. Not all, but a lot of them. That's why they promote music. And that's what he was saying a lot in the interview. Like, why don't they censor music regarding black on black violence, right? Why do they promote? Why do record companies push that kind of music? They give these artists like $1 million contracts to say, hey, go and kill each other. Why don't they censor that? Slow motion this side. Now, I don't agree with everything Kanye West says, but this interview was very eye-opening, right? So, Kanye West gone crazy. The truth will set you free. Exposing the industry. And that's what he did. You see, Prince, the artist Prince, actually had a tattoo on his cheek which said slave. And a lot of times you think these so-called celebrities, and by the way, deep divers, we are the real celebrities. Roll out the red carpet for yourself, right? But these so-called celebrities, we think they're so free, they have all of this money, but in actuality, they are slaves. You see, I remember when Kanye West said, if you say anything, you lose everything. Ever wondered why all of these celebrities are so quiet? As quiet as a church mouse, you won't hear a peep, right? Because they know that if you say anything, you lose everything. And that's why I tell you, deep divers, I'm happy I didn't sign that contract. I'm happy I didn't sell my soul away. I can say whatever I want because I'm a free sovereign being. Slow motion this side. A lot of these so-called celebrities, they become like what Kanye West said, new slaves. They got security. They can't even leave their house without paparazzi, without being stopped 120 times. Now, I get stopped everywhere I go, but that's only by the cat down the road, deep divers, and that's okay. Right? So what is fascinating is to see that Kanye West has been called crazy by the media, all kind of things. And that's why you have to keep a lookout for Kanye West, because that's what happened to Michael Jackson before he passed away mysteriously with some kind of doctor, right? Very fishy. But in that interview, Kanye West was really exposing the industry, the people that run the industry. I call them the cabal, right? They run the music industry. They run the whole matrix. And their agenda is really only to dumb down the population. I told you, we are living in the great inversion. Everything is in reverse. They turn the truth into a lie and the lie into the truth. When you live in reverse, L-I-V-E, it becomes evil, E-V-I-L. I told you, we're living in a sick world where they are making people become addicted to bad news, making people become addicted to violence. All of these low vibrational things, it's in the music and it's being pushed by these record companies, right? So, like I say, I don't agree with everything Kanye West says, but that was very powerful, what he said in that interview. I've been to Ethiopia because this is what really got Kanye West in a lot of trouble. He was like kind of going against, you know, he was making these anti-Semitic remarks, right? But I always tell you, he was saying that he's a Jew because blacks are also Jews. And that's very true, right? I've been to Ethiopia. You have black Jews there. But I told you, that's still a trap. You see, when you remind yourself that this is how the inorganic ones control your us, they separate you through religion, race, nationality, skin color. All of that is an illusion. When you really get into the knowledge, you realize that you're being played in a big, big way. And that's why we got to free ourselves from all of these labels, because it's a trap, right? Truth of the matter is, every human being bleeds red. That is the truth of the matter, deep divers. Everyone you know on this planet bleeds red. They experience the same emotions. So we are very much the same, but we've been divided. Right? So, like I say, I was listening to the whole interview and he was really just exposing the whole industry, right? Saying how fake it is and all of this. And I'm like, oh, there aren't many celebrities who are going to really speak their heart and mind about really what's going on. I told you, a lot of them are really quiet. You won't hear a peep, as quiet as a church mouse. And that's why I can say, okay, at least he's speaking his truth. I made a video, go and watch it, on how to love yourself, how to accept yourself. You must speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. That's what Kanye West is doing. Do I think Kanye West is crazy? Absolutely not. Do I think he's very eccentric and full of himself? Absolutely. But he's an artist. He can do whatever he wants. But the bigger picture is to remind yourself you are in a matrix and it's time to wake up. Time to wake up and remind yourself that there is a force on this planet that does not want to see you wake up. They control the music industry, the government, every area of society. And it's happening. And when you reach those kind of levels as an artist or someone of influence, you begin to see it. Now you got a choice. You can keep quiet or you can spill the beans. And that's what Kanye West is doing. He's realizing he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't, right? He hasn't got anything to lose. And he might as well speak his truth. One thing is that you got to remind yourself, a lot of these people, as their career is, like Kanye West is not really making a lot of music like he used to, like going #1 and stuff, but now he can talk. But in the beginning of his career, he was still talking. He was saying, okay, George Bush doesn't care about black people. Kanye West has always been vocal, right? So this is the reason why a lot of his fans rock with him, because Kanye West just says anything, right? But you got to remind yourself, deep divers, that we're in a game. And don't get lost in the sauce, right? Remind yourself it's bigger than Kanye West. But Kanye West is someone who has been in that kind of industry, the upper echelons, and he's coming back down to tell the regular people what time it is. You know, one of the things I want to tell you, deep divers, is this. When they label you crazy, because that's what the media does, right? That's what they did to Kanye West. They said, hey, you're crazy. In the words of Ralph Smart, you're not crazy, you're just waking up. Slow motion this side. Now, the reason why I can relate to Kanye West a little bit is because they tried to cancel me. Didn't succeed because I'm an infinite one. I'm a chosen one. You can't cancel me. In 2020, I was making a lot of videos about COVID-19. People were afraid to say COVID-19. I said, hey, say COVID-19, COVID-19, right? Because it comes up in the algorithm. I said, I'm not afraid. I'm going to speak my truth and say no more lockdown. Let's be free. They deleted my videos. They even shadow banned me, and it's still happening. Back in the day, each and every one of my videos will get over 5 million views, more or less. Even 432 Hertz, 6 million views. But when that pandemic came and I was speaking this truth, they're like, hey, we got to hide Infinite Waters from the search engine. We got to shadow ban him. We got to try and cancel him. But it didn't succeed. Why? Because you can't cancel an infinite one. Slow motion this side. Only 3 things that can't be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And I always tell you, we've got to remind ourselves that that Kanye West interview is very revealing. Go and listen to it and go and watch my video on self-acceptance. But we got to remind ourselves of this. The media is not your friend. The media is crazy. They label me crazy, but the media is crazy, right? Because the media builds you up only to tear you back down. They did it with Michael Jackson. They make up stories about you, rumors about you. And that's what they did with Kanye West. And that's what they do to a lot of people. You see, the media actually is a Greek goddess, Medea. One of her traits was to be cunning. One of her traits was to be cunning and to be deceptive. So words are power. The media is still channeling that energy of the Greek goddess, Medea. And that's what the media's job is to do, to deceive and manipulate. The media's job is not to give you information. It's there to hide information from you. That's why I say I watch the news to see what they're not saying. Slow motion this side. Instead of the television which tells lies to your vision, you should be telling your vision. Oh my gosh. Deep divers. Deep divers. Oh, we're diving deep today. Starting to feel like summer madness again, deep divers. So anytime you see a story in the media about anybody, even the cat down the road, don't believe it. Question everything. Because it's happened to me. People have made up stories about me. I'm like, really? Me? But people are willing to drink the Jim Jones Kool-Aid. Go and research Jim Jones. People believed him. And that's how people believe the media, drinking the Kool-Aid. And that has to stop, right? So Kanye West is not as crazy as you think. Kanye West definitely is not as crazy as you think. And I say, hey, it's great to see celebrities coming out, speaking their truth. I don't have to agree with everything Kanye West says. But like I say, nobody should be cancelled. Andrew Tate should not have been cancelled. Because instead of cancelling people, David Icke should not have been cancelled. Instead of cancelling people, debate them. Tell them why supposedly they're wrong. Right? Kanye West, I refuse to be a mind slave. If you actually heard that song, New Slaves, he talks about that, right? Think like you and not them. That's what I always tell you. Have a mind of your own. Think for yourself. Wake up before it's too late. They are turning the world into a 1984 Orwellian state. World War III could kick off. So you have to start waking up, taking your head out of your ass and saying, oh my gosh, it's time to get right with yourself and the whole world. It's time to elevate. We're in the midst of spiritual warfare. Can't you read the writing on the wall? We are in the midst of spiritual warfare. They are controlling you through the media, through the music, through the sports and entertainment. They don't want you to wake up, because if you wake up, they lose power. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they have no control over. And we must love, right? So like I say, I listened to the Kanye West interview. I thought it was very revealing, to say the least. He really dived deep and really exposed the industry. But Prince has been doing that. You know, a lot of artists have been effed over in a big way. And you've got to remind yourself, keep an eye on Kanye West, because when a lot of these people start speaking, mysteriously something happens to them. And I always tell you, why am I protected after all these years, deep divers, looking 17? It's that coconut butter. Oh yeah, it's because I speak what I want into existence. I told you, I'm going to be here forever. I told you, listen, you can speak what you want into existence. My advice, Kanye, if you listen to this, don't say, if they come and get me, if they kill me, because words have power. Say, hey, they can't do that. I'm too powerful. I'm protected. And this is how you become protected, because words are energy. As you speak, so it shall manifest. I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. Woo! Deep divers. How you like me now? How you like me now, deep divers? So like I say, in my opinion, Kanye West is not crazy. He's just waking up. And like I say, we got to remind ourselves, let's not get caught up in separation. Because truth be told, there is only one race, and it's called, what is it called, deep divers? Only one race, and it's called the human race. Slow motion this side. So don't drink the Kool-Aid and be separated. But what Kanye West was saying as well was that a lot of these record executives, Jewish record executives, right? They're promoting this music in the black community. That I do agree with, right? Because I'm a criminologist. I see how it happens, but they don't promote it in their own community. So a lot of what Kanye West was saying was facts. You have Hebrew Israelites, go and research that. So like I say, wake up. Wake up, smell the coffee. When they call you crazy, it usually means you're onto the truth. Slow motion this side. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers of planet Earth, how you feeling today? Make sure you go and get the book. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book for more powerful information that will help you become your greatest version. Also, go and check out the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America, and Deep Divers if you are a sexy ass model. Woo! With a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. Hit that like button, Deep Divers. Hit that like button, Deep Divers. Let's get this into the algorithm because that's how they control the information. I want to remind you that right now, we are in the midst of spiritual warfare, and you have to see the writing on the wall. A lot is happening. The matrix is collapsing. Why? Because it was built on a lie. And even people who have been in the industry, not all of them are sellouts. Some of them come back to tell you, hey, it's a crooked system. So every single day we must be freeing ourselves, emancipating ourselves from mental slavery. Shout out to Bob Marley, Deep Divers. I said, shout out to Bob Marley, Deep Divers. But. One love to all of you Deep Divers. You're truly appreciated. I love all of you. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, Deep Divers, make sure you hit that like button. Share this video. Leave a comment down below of love and appreciation. And let me know how this video resonated with you. You want me to go live, Deep Divers? You want me to go live? Just say, go live, Ralph. Pardon? Go live, Ralph. One love, Deep Divers. Peace.